Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. Wow, exciting things. All these hangouts are going to be must watches. That's all I can say. You guys going to need to pay attention to what's going on. There's so much being worked on in the background. Jeremy's been meeting with people all weekend. I've been meeting with people all weekend. We're working on multiple prongs and aspects of our business, and one thing to blow up our business, and another thing to work with certain groups of people who are leaders and bringing in these people that need a great home in Zukul. And I had a meeting with Joy, who's actually on the Hangout today for about 3 hours on Saturday, and we've laid out a plan and a mission statement and a method of what we're going to do for the Filipinos and in turn for Zukul in a really huge way. Okay, guys, and as well Zukul clocks and everything else we're going to touch in the future because um, uh, we started working with Joy a couple years ago when we first launched the company, and she started off, and like me, she had to sort of go away and come back. We've all regrouped. We're all in the same place, and we all know that we have the best possible place to work with, from group leader, owner, trainers, and everything else. Training is going to come big time, guys. The tools are getting upgraded. As Jeremy said already, we're going to be adding lower level funnels into the system. There's people that are obviously very excited about that. Um, and I know he's going to talk about some other things today. Obviously, the paid to post um, movement is got something going already. We got to take it a step further. We're going to make it a little bit bigger, and I know that Jeremy's going to talk about that as well. But we're on the right track, and we're making a lot of noise. Obviously, I did see some people went to Facebook jail because they got a little bit too aggressive. So you need to make sure that you tone that down, cool out a little bit, build up your account slowly but surely. And try to watch. I don't want to go over everything we went over before, but try to watch some of the hangouts last week and talking about what you need to do with your account, and how to do this in the proper way so you don't miss out on your earnings potentials, because Zukul is just going to become, as you'll see in the next few months, a flurry of earning potentials in a lot of different ways. So we're going to blow this thing up, and we're going to attract people like the largest magnet you've ever seen, and in turn turn ourselves into a huge advertising platform and mechanism and monster in a lot of different ways. So great things are going on, guys. Had another meeting. Yep, he's in his Starbucks office, by the way. This is office number 2 in another location. I'll let him tell you where he's at. But I even had another meeting with someone that is just so great, because I'm so excited that we're laying down groundwork for stuff that's even 6 months to a year away from now. So I had my buddy Greg, who was in New York, actually has been in my house for this weekend, and we're talking about what he's working on right now. And it's something that I know that when Jeremy sees it, he's just going to go, man, this is brilliant. Okay, so again, we're working on short-term stuff, we're working on the medium-term stuff, and working on the long-term stuff. And all of it, when you see it all come together, you're going to go, wow, I'm so glad I'm involved with this company, because most companies are so tunnel visioned, right? They've got one thing they do, okay? And Zukul has one major thing in mind, and that is, how do you replace your job or your income, and take it a step beyond that. But how you do it with us could be in 5 or 6 different ways within the next couple months. Okay, and then beyond that, there's going to be other ways that will come in, and I think you're going to see Zukul turn into really your dream come true. Okay, if you could sit there and say, this does something really great over here, and I love what they do, and this does really something great over here, and I love what they do, and I wish we could bring it here. Well, guess what? We're bringing it here. So it's I'm excited. What can I say? I'm exhausted, but I'm excited. um, so with that, I think I'm going to go right to Jeremy right off the bat and let him go ahead and say hello, and let you tell you where he's at. I know we're also going to be planning on giving away some money, so I think he's going to also talk about that. So, hey, buddy, how you doing today?
I'm trying to find my mute button, so bear with me. Well, first off, I want to say thank you so much for all the people again that send me wonderful messages for me and Jess. You know, it's just been phenomenal. It really has. And I can't thank you enough. But I also want to apologise because I can't possibly answer everybody. And coming on to answer, that brings me on to a thing to say, please, the people that sit on this panel, you may have them as one of your directs, okay? But we're working flat out. If you have a question, you need to go to support. If we're not your direct, then you go to your direct, basically. So if they're on this panel, please don't send them a support question or ask them how's this going to work and how's that going to work. You know, everything we give out is going to be on these Hangouts. If you've got a problem with a tool not working, and you can't pay money somewhere, or you're you know, that you don't know how to, that a video won't load or something like that's not working, support question. Okay, we've got a Skype help room and all, which those people are all volunteers who do a fantastic job. So there's plenty of avenues. Please don't bombard us. You know, I get messages from people, and it's not that I want to be rude. Okay, I get messages from people, and I can see them there. I can see them there. Today I've got 270 messages inside Facebook, and I can't possibly go and answer all those. You know, and when I do go and see some of them are just saying, "Hi, how are you?" You know, and I know you want to connect with me, and I really appreciate that, but I haven't got time to sort of say, yeah, I'm okay, how are you? You know, so I don't want to get into being rude to people, but if you send me a personal message on Facebook, the only messages I can look at are people from this panel. Okay, I look at their messages, but other messages I try to get round to them. But I've already got a backlog of over, I think it's 1,700 when I look in unread messages. And I can't possibly go through 1,700 messages and reply to them all, you know. So my thing to you again is, if one of these people that sit on these panels, and I know there's some people missing at the moment, if they're on this video panel, then don't send them a personal question asking them, when's this going to happen, how does that work? Can I do this? Can I do that? Send in a support question, all right? We've got a support team. There's no ticket. There's no ticket that's not answered. And, you know, I've had people say to me, I've seen something, I've sent in a support ticket and I've not had an answer. And I go and look at their account, they have had an answer, because I'm in direct contact. My sister's head of support, and there's a few other people in support, and I'm in direct contact with my sister every single day. And she manages the tickets with other people, and I stress to them, I don't want a ticket left longer than 24 hours. At least answer the person and say, we're looking into this. They're not maybe going to give you the answer that you want because they don't know the answer. You know, if you've got a funnel payment missing, they have to go in and do a bit of research to see if that payment is missing, or if there's, you know, it's missing because it should be missing, i.e. that the payments you paid after they paid and so on. And that takes some time. So at least they'll answer you and say, okay, we'll investigate this, or we're going to pass it up to the programmers or whatever. You know, don't get frustrated because you don't get the answer straight away. Because each time you send in a question, it needs time to research that, okay? Some questions can be answered simple, but they will answer you within 24 hours. 24 hours from Monday to Friday, okay? If you send in a question on a Saturday morning, don't expect an answer till Monday. Okay, people don't work 24 hours a day. The staff, the people that are in support, are paid to do support, but they don't work in there 24 hours a day. You know, most of them are in the UK, so they work on UK time. You know, 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you send in a message at 6 o'clock in the evening, which is UK time, you know, like now you're watching this Hangout, you're in the UK at 7 o'clock. So if you're in the States watching this Hangout, you send in a support question, even though it's your afternoon, remember it's there 7 o'clock. You know, so we have to pick a time zone. The time zone is UK, okay? So it will be 24 hours answered from the time zone of UK. So if you put a ticket in at 7 o'clock in the evening, that's in the UK, which is now in the afternoon in America, then that ticket's not going to be even looked at until tomorrow morning UK time, which will be your middle of the night. Okay. So, and obviously they're done on timestamp, but I know for a fact that no ticket goes beyond 24 hours. Okay. And if you believe, I've said this before, if you believe that you've got a ticket that hasn't had a reply, not saying you've got to give you the answer that you're looking for, but you haven't had a reply after 24 hours, you can by all means contact me privately, and you can just put a message saying, ticket not answered after 24 hours, I want the ticket number, I want your email, and I'll go in. And if you do send me that ticket, that personal message, and I can see that they have replied to you, either they've said, the programmers are looking into this, or we're going to investigate it, I'm going to post you and out you on Facebook to say, well, look, this person told me that they didn't get an answer, but they did. And I'm going to paste, copy and paste, screenshots the actual answers, okay? Because I'll tell you this now, there's no ticket that doesn't go, that goes beyond the 24 hours. They're all answered 24 hours a day, within 24 hours, Monday to Friday. The only exception would be is at the weekend, okay? People are entitled to have their own life as well. Remember that, okay? Because we're trying to get you out of your day job, but remember, support also don't want to be in a day job, you know. So they'll do a few hours a day, and they'll rotate that between them, so that the whole 8 hours in a working day is covered, but not by all of them, because we want them to have time freedom as well. And this brings me on to a few things I want to talk to you about. Is the zukul clocks, okay? And the part that I want to cover is the 90 cents that we're paying per post. Now, I'm just going to put my other headphone in. I do apologise if there's a bit of background noise. I'm sitting in Starbucks, and if I just sort of show you, okay, it's full up. It's full up with people. I'm in Atlantic City at the moment because we got to go back to New York on Thursday because, you know, anybody that knows us, Jessie's had embryos put back inside her, so we're hoping to get pregnant, and we find out that result on Thursday. So between now and Thursday, I wanted to take Jess away for the weekend, you know, somewhere there's a bit of excitement rather than just tall buildings and taxis and people. So we came to Atlantic City. It's a beautiful place. We've got a hotel that's just off the boardwalk on the, you know, right on the beach there. And there's casinos. It's like a mini Vegas. Fantastic, you know. So we're having a bit of fun here, and it's all really to keep Jessie's mind off of negative thoughts in thinking, will it be successful? Won't it be successful? What happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? So I want to keep her occupied, and that's why we're here in Atlantic City. So it's a great city if you want to visit that sometime. Right. Now, I'm not going to take it away. Tara's going to come on later and tell you something that's happening in Canada. I think next week or towards the end of this week, I'm not sure, but she'll fill you in on that. But I want to share my screen with you because, and I want to tell you some stats. Right, so let me get my screen. Let me just make sure I've got the right thing on the screen. I have. So if I share a button, the entire screen, can you give me the thumbs up, Bart, or somebody to say you can see the screen? Excellent. So what I want to do is take you to, first off, Facebook. Where are we? Facebook. Here. Yeah, right. So I've made a post on Facebook today, and it just says, you know, get 90 cents per post. Okay, it's just an image, but it also says $1,000 to give away. So I'm going to give 10 people. It could be, you could win more than once, you know, but each, I'm going to give a prize of $100 to 10 people, okay? So it could be the same person wins the whole $1,000. I don't know. But what I want you to do is to share this post into either on your Facebook wall or into Facebook groups, and you can put as many permalinks in here. Now, this is my post, okay, and this is what's called a permalink. So if I go to this gentleman here has made a post. So if I click on his, this will take me over to his post. You see, this is directly to his post. So that's his post, and what he's done is he's got copied his permalink from at the top here, which is the website URL. You know, the Facebook / normally your and then loads of other stuff after that. You copy that, and then bring it back. So if I just copy that. Right-click and copy, and then bring it back to the post, my post, and pop it into here. So you can see Mike Briggs. I'll just click on Mike Briggs. He's done the same. Okay, so Mike Briggs has shared this on his own wall. There's the post. So I'll just go back to mine. So Mike Briggs brought it back over and put the link in here. A few other people have just commented on this. So if you want to share this post, you can share it into as many places as you like, okay? Bring back the permalink, so you can put it on your own wall. You can put it on into groups. You can put it into 100 groups or 1,000 groups, whatever. We will choose a winner, 10 winners from this. We're just going to go down this randomly, click on a link. If it goes to a proper link, like Mike Briggs has done, and like my friend here has done, I can't pronounce his name, but they've done it properly. So, but they can enter more than one time. Okay, they can enter more than one time. So this post you'll find on my wall. You'll also find it in the One Link family, and you'll also find it in a few other groups. Maybe Bart will tell us where that is in a moment. Okay, but you can got a chance. I want to get you in the process of getting used to posting and to be paid for it. And that brings me. I want to just take you to this little power slide here, and I'll hide this. And I'll just there we go. Come to the power, and I want to just make this nice and big, because I'm not going to go all through this thing, but how to replace your existing income. That's our goal here at Zukul. It's not our goal is not to make you a millionaire. You know, we've got to take you through step by step. Yes, I would love everybody to be a millionaire, but I want to keep it real, and I want you to start focusing on a goal. And I would say to you, your goal is to replace your existing income. Okay. Now, Mike Briggs will tell you that he replaced his existing income with Zukul. It took him 24 months, 2 years to get there. So, but he stayed focused, he stayed on track, and he's now at the stage where he doesn't have to have a job. Okay, so I don't know how quick you can get there. You could get there maybe in 2 weeks, it might be 2 years, might be 3 years, I don't know. But that must be your primary focus. Focus on replacing your existing income. Now, we're going to pay 90 cents to post to go out on social media websites. Now, I'm going to kick this off. When we launch it, we're going to have $100,000 in the kitty straight away. Before we take any money, we're going to use $100,000 of the advertising budget that we've got, and we're going to put that straight in the kitty. So that means we can have 100,000 posts go out onto social media, and we'll tell you what social media sites that you can use once you're, when we launch that program. Now, as I've said, the post that I put on my wall, and you're going to find it in the One Link family, you're going to find it in a few of our other groups, our Facebook groups we've got, is I'm going to give away $1,000, and we're going to do this every week until we launch. Okay, so there's $1,000 to be given away every week until we launch the social media. Okay, so I'm just going to exit out of that, because what I want to do is I want to come back over to the Hangout if I can find it, and I'll share my screen again in a little while. So I want to tell you some stats. I've got the programmer, my business partner, and he said to me, I can't give you accurate stats. He said, but I'll try my best. So I gave him a list of keywords, and just to search Facebook groups, work from home, mum's working from home, how to make money online, MLM, I gave him a big long list of keywords, and I said, go and search those groups and tell me how many posts have the word Zukul in it, the word social media, that link for that website that we've got that's on the screen now. Okay, I said, go out and search that for me and tell me how many posts averaging a day are being done. 700 is the average. Now, that's double to what we used to have, because we only used to have 300. So what we're doing is obviously going in the right direction. But let me just tell you this. If we was to launch the paid to post to social media tomorrow, and we put in the $100,000, I would have just paid $700 a day. I'm launching it off with $100,000. That $100,000 can be used up in 1 day. So there's a lot of money on the table that people are leaving on the table because they're not getting their accounts ready. I know some of the veterans that watch this are out there posting, and doing and some of you are getting thrown into jail when you say, but that's part of the territory. But you've got to start getting your account ready, because if your account's not ready, when we launch, you're going to be leaving money on the table. Now, I've even had private messages say to me, Jeremy, I'm not going to post anything until it launches. Well, then I'm sorry to say it, you are a donkey. You are an utter and complete donkey, because if you haven't got your account ready, it's a bit like I say to you, I got a bag, I got some money, go and get a bag and I'll put the money in it. Go and get that bag ready. Make sure it's strong enough. Now, if you're going to turn around and say, no, Jeremy, I'm going to wait, and on the day that you launch, I'll go and get my bag then. Well, how do you know your bag's going to be strong enough? How do you know your bag's going to be big enough? You're just going to lose money. You're just going to lose money. It's a bit like I say to go out and buy a table, because I'm going to fill it up with money. I'm going to put money laid right out on that table. Do you want to buy yourself a little tiny table that sits inside a doll's house, or do you want to buy yourself a big boardroom table that can sit $1 after the other? You need to have everything in place before this launches. And some people are donkeys. Some people are donkeys and say, oh, you're just trying to get us to do this because you want us to do it for free. Then the other people say, you know what, I'm going to prepare so that when I launch, I can do what I desire in posting. Now, if you can do 10 posts a day, that's great. But wouldn't you like to be able to do 20 posts a day, or 50 posts a day, 100 posts a day? If I asked you today, said, right, go out and post 100 posts, I bet you'll be put in Facebook jail because you're not ready. So you've got to get your account ready so that when it launches, if you want to earn $200 a day, get your account ready now so that it's ready to accept $200 a day. It's no good waiting. Okay, so this is why I'm doing this competition. I'm giving away $1,000 every single week for people that start posting their permalink, and we'll put a new post up every week. You post your permalink underneath it, and we'll choose a winner from that. There'll be 10 winners. 10 winners, there'll be 10 ends. I had 5 then, 10 winners, and that could be one person that wins all 10 prizes, because we're not going to pick people's names. We're just going to go down a link, down a link. We're going to use like a bingo type thing. I don't know how we're going to pick them, but we'll start. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start checking that, and we're going to put the links into a document. Okay, I'm going to copy the links into a document. Won't even know who those links are. And then we'll call the number out, which it will be in a spreadsheet, so we'll know the number. We'll click on that link, and we'll be able to see straight away who's made the post. Okay, so you can post into one place, or you can post into a million places. That's entirely up to you. The more times you enter, the more times you're going to have the chance of winning that $100, or even $200 or $300, or because, as I say, it's not limited to one person, to $100 per person. We're just going to count the links. Okay, so that's, I think, hopefully the penny's dropping with you. This clocks that we're bringing out. Okay, I'm not gonna release the figures at the moment because we're still crunching the numbers. Okay, with what the returns. But basically, let me tell you, this is how the clocks are going to work. You're going to pay a sum of money. What do you get for the return of that sum of money? You're going to get training. You're going to get training that takes you from the basics to advanced training to how to work a business working from home. It's all about training. But you're also going to get a share of everybody else that buys that training. So if the training was $1 and we had 10 people bought the training, then you would get a share because you bought it as well. You would get a share of everybody else's. It's like an ad pack, if you like, but it's one ad pack. It's not hundreds. Everybody gets a share, and you're inside the clock for a certain amount of time, then you're pushed out. And you can, if you wish, buy some more training. So you can go in, buy some more training, you'll get more training, and then you'll go around the clock, you'll finish, and then when you get kicked out, if you want to, you can buy some more training and keep buying training, because there's going to be a ton of training. There might be, training in there that's we have 10 zones, but they might all be Facebook. There might be basic training on Facebook. There might be a little bit for intermediates, a bit for advanced, but it'll be a Facebook training. Then we might have a clock that adds Facebook again and say LinkedIn. I don't know. It's just, but it's all training. Each time you go in the clock, there'll be new training available for you that you're going to be able to get. There'll be ebooks that you're going to get access to. All part of the payment that you pay is about buying training material. Okay, all to do with about how to build a business online working from home. Now, I'm not going to hold too much of this, but I want to share my screen because The next thing I'm going to tell you is I've had an amazing weekend, really. Not with just partying, you may think I'm partying, but I've had a meeting directly with a company that I want to get involved in. Okay, now I want to share my screen. So give me the thumbs up part that you can see the screen, or Darren, anybody, Tara, yeah, got me, Jamie, thank you. Right, so I want to take you over to zukul.gold. Okay, now that's a landing page. If you want to be part of our gold program, you're going to need to opt into this page, okay, because we're very soon, we're going to be, once the social media and the clocks are launched, okay, and we've got that, because this is going to give you training and give you some, you know, the chance to earn residual income. But we're also, we're going to be giving you the ability to be in part of our gold. It shouldn't be gold, really, because it's gold and silver. We're going to give you the ability, so I'm just going to leave this because I like to look at the screen. I'm going to come back to the Hangout. So zukul.gold. If you're not in this list, you're not going to know what's going to be happening, okay? So when you join this list, to start with, you ain't going to get anything back because I haven't even written the emails, but this is being launched into Zukul, okay? Zukul.gold. What I'll do is I'll pause there because there's a child that's oh no, it's okay, we're all right, we're good now. They've obviously either warmly held the child round the throat, or they've given it an ice cream or something. Something's happened because the noise has stopped. Anyway, so Zukul Gold, okay, Zukul.gold, and I'll tell you this now. I got involved with a company called Carrot Bars, and I got a little bit of egg on my face, okay, because I was led to believe by the person that introduced me to this, I was led to believe I had the backing of the company, and I didn't. They pulled the rug underneath my feet. They stole my money, you know, they stole my money because they closed my account down, never give me a refund, gave me a box, a VIP box, right? Excellent compensation plan if you can recruit. We didn't want people to recruit. We wanted people to have the ability to join a one-link concept, okay? Now, this new company, there's nobody telling me porky pies and saying, Jeremy, don't worry, we've got the backing. We haven't really. Now, I've got direct contact with the company owner. I've got direct contact with the company owner. I've had a fantastic meeting with them again today. I've explained everything that I want to do about, you know, one link concept and how we're going to promote it, and that we want to use the word Zukul and we want to use the word gold, and they're over the moon. They're over the moon. And I'll tell you this now, this company has not launched in any English-speaking countries yet. We are the first to be part of this company. They see the value in what we've got here with the One Link family. They see the value in what we've got to offer. And I tell you this now, there ain't another compensation plan like it on the planet. Okay, you're going to be able to exchange currency, you know, the paper money, and buy gold, but you're also going to get into an affiliate program where you can earn some excellent commissions, and you can build a fund of gold, but you can also turn that gold back into cash, and they'll put it on a credit card for you, so you can go and spend it in, you know, because you can't, if you need a loaf of bread, you can't cut off a piece of gold, can you, and take it into the shop and say, can you give me a piece of bread, please? So, no, you're going to have the ability to put it into money, you know, cash. So you can take your cash, buy your gold, and when you want to liquidate your gold or your silver, because you can have silver, and they are talking about bringing some other products online. I'm not sure what they are, whether they're, you know, any other minerals or whatever, but obviously it'll be along that type. But Zukul Gold, I'm telling you, it's going to be no program like it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to give you the ability from the outset, the ability to do two things. One, when you join it, you're going to click a button to say, I want to promote my own link. You can promote your own link. You can bring in as many people as you like. But when you click that button and you've made that choice, that's the choice you stick with. The second way is, I want to be part of the One Link family because I can't recruit and I want to be in that. And you'll click that button, or you'll get a pop-up saying, when you make this choice, You can't go back. You'll have the choice at the beginning, okay, at the start of the race. So I think we're going to be able to attract big leaders into this, but we're also going to be able to suck in all the people, because I've got a database list of people that are inside carrot bars. I know we're going to suck them in. I've also know that there's a lot of people that have joined a company called Swiss Golden. We're going to suck them in. We're going to suck every other gold company out there. We're going to suck them in because we're going to do something completely different, what they haven't done before. And that is, we're going to promote one link. And we're going to do it, again, different to how we've done it in the past. Because when we're doing something in this company that's never been done before, okay? And that is, we're helping people, one, that can't afford to get started working on the internet, two, that can't recruit. Now, when you do something for the very first time, is it easy? Of course it's not easy, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But what we're doing is, I won't say mistakes, I'm going to say we're adjusting our path to suit our past experiences. As they say, and I don't mean to be sexist in any way, but they say a wise old man. They don't say a wise young man. Why do they say that? It's because a young man makes his mistakes, and as he goes through his life, the older he gets, he learns from his mistakes, if he's clever enough, and adjusts his life. And, you know, it's those wise people that you go to will say to you, do this, do that, do that. When you were born, you can't drive a car. When you come the age of driving your car, you get your license, you pass your test, and as you go on, your insurance goes down with your age, because they know you've got the experience to drive the car. They know you're not going to be making the mistakes as what a young driver's going to be. So our company are not going to do the things that we've done in the past. We're going to improve on the things that we've done in the past to make them better. And this is why every other company out there is going to be doing chasing us to play catch up, because we're the first people to start doing what we're doing. So with that, Bart, I'm going to hand it back over to you, mate, and I'm happy to come back in later.
So yeah, so listen, so we have some, you know, this is some practice right now, okay? So that post is up now in One Link Family. It's also up in the official Zukul Network, and it's also up on Jeremy's page. So you're able to take those links and start to post them. Now, what I would be doing is I'd be going ahead and building on those posts, okay? Because at the end of the week, we're going to give away $1,000, right? Like, that's a minimum of 1,000 posts if you think about the 90 cents. So if you're going to go ahead and get on this, and you can do 10 posts a day, then do 10 posts a day. And if you can build on that a little bit, get up to 15 posts a day. And we're going to get you practicing to do this with what we're doing here today. Because this is sort of similar to what we're going to be doing as we bring this out in the real world with the posting for profit. We're going to give you what we want you to post, okay? So more than likely it'll be Zukul clocks, and then it could be Zukul, and then obviously it's going to be Zukul Gold, because, yeah, we're excited about the Zukul Gold program. I had my first little look at it today. It looks really, really good. I can definitely appreciate how it's going to work for everybody, and I love what I've already heard so far. You know, we're gonna be like bringing it out, okay? So, and Jeremy has the proper, if you want to call it, connection and the ability to control what we do there, which is completely unique. So it's an awesome situation. So how you doing today, Jamie?
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I missed the Hangout Friday. I was stuck at the doctor. But man, I listened to it, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I made some notes here. Made some notes. All right. Made some noties. All right. Lower level funnels, pay to post, Zukul clocks, updated tools, updated training, Zukul Ad Network, Zukul.gold. Oh my God! It's too much. No, it's fantastic. I am just ecstatic. What we're trying to do, people, is prepare you and position you for success. I mean, prior planning prevents poor performance, the 5 Ps, okay? We're trying to position you and prepare you for success, to quit your day job, for longevity, for sustainability, the whole 9 yards. And I just love it, man. I think it's fantastic. There's so much good stuff coming, and it's all evolving. And you want to definitely watch this space and just stay in the know. Stay in the know, because when stuff comes out, people are gonna flock in. People are gonna flock in, and so I've been telling people. I posted all weekend, and I'm like, man, just lock in, man. Just lock in. Do not miss this, because it's gonna come, and when it comes quick, people are gonna jump in. Like Jeremy said, he has 100 grand and only 700 posts. I mean, we're trying to prepare you to make the most of the situation when it comes to fruition. So you want to build up your Facebook account. It's so important. And we won't just stick with Facebook. That's why we call it pay to post to social media. We're gonna start on Facebook, then we'll probably move to Google Plus, and then maybe Twitter, and then LinkedIn, and but Facebook is a good place to start. And you want to join groups. You want to get in the know. Join at least 50. I would say join 100 groups. Join 200 groups, but don't do it all in one day. Join like 10 groups a day. Okay, 10 groups a day. You want to build up your account. I'm a member of 700 groups. Okay, and these groups that a lot of times they'll change. Like sometimes the admin will go in there, and so you can't post to the group. So you want to have more than enough abundance in groups, so that if your goal is to post 50 a day, you can do that no problem, or 56 rather, to make $50. So, but you can post to 100 a day. You're just going to have to spread it out. You got to spread it out. Do 20 in the morning, 20 after lunch, 20 after dinner, and 20 before you go to bed. Okay, that can be done, definitely. But you have to season your account. For lack of a better word, you have to season your account. And what else? I think that's very important. And so, yeah, definitely watch this space. Jeremy was talking about the pay to post today, the zukul clocks. We're uploading training as we speak. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces in the training, and so it's going to be really cool. You're going to get involved with the clocks, and you're going to get a lot of relevant, current training related to making money online, network marketing, earning income online. It's going to be relevant, okay, because you're going to see me in there, you're going to see little Coach D in there, and then I don't want to give away too much. So what else? With that, I want to pass it back, because we got Joy on here and Tara and D as well. So that's what I got. Back to you guys.
Hi, Joy. How you doing today? We had a great talk on Saturday. I'm so excited to be working so closely with you to welcome in our Filipino family into this group and build a huge contingent of very successful Filipinos, which is going to take us to the next level, obviously, and we know that we can take that and springboard off of that into other places as well. So hopefully you've got some rest. I see you up like sometimes at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I know that you're working like 24/7 around the clock. But, yeah, so how you doing?
I've been great. It's just no time to sleep, not in this day, because we have a goal, and you just accepted the challenge, and I'm glad Jeremy hasn't said anything, but we are all excited, and I'm so glad that we were able to talk. And from there on, even Alvinson, he's just so pumped. He's creating all the videos that we need, the Filipino versions. But what's good about this is that all of a sudden, the people who's been waiting online to become good cost manager, they're gonna be finding ways to join zukul, and we have a strategy to do that, and we talked about that. And the thing is, when you believe in the company so much, and I'm more of like a product specialist, and the company, and I told them about who we are, and that we're here for the long haul. It just excites people. For one, the Filipinos know that zukul is not gonna scam them. They're tired of this being scammed over and over again. And I said, our battle cry here is the struggle is over. Zuko is the way for them to have a changed lives. That's our battle cry. The struggle is over because of Zuko, and we're gonna take that not just to the middle level. We're gonna take this Zuko to the remotest areas, to the poorest of the poor. That's why we're thinking of the contests, giving out cell phones. Eventually they will have all of these. It's just crazy because what we're doing right now is there's just every leader for every sector, for academe world, MLM, all of these, and all these leaders are going to be on having a regular hangout. So it's just a lot. I don't want to say a lot because I know what we're trying to do is to beat you guys. No, I'm just saying, it's really helping Zuko in general, so that people are going to see once and for all that there is a company out there who will not scam you. And I always say that Jeremy will deliver and has always delivered. It's just believing. And I have to say over and over again to the people that watch us to break that limiting beliefs, with all this negativity. That's why every day was Jay, let's just be positive. And every day we wake up, okay, what's our goal for today? So yeah, I'm just pumped. And but really, it's a movement for us. It's the movement that will bring change and transformation to the people. That if you have, and I said it yesterday, I've been on a FB Live, and I keep on saying, if you're tired of the job, 8 to 5, 8 to 12, 12 hours, 24 hours working, and in the Philippines, they only, the minimum wage is $200, $300. By the time they receive their paycheck, it's all gone because they have to pay for their debts that they've, uh, had the whole time. So, and the overseas workers, the average people who's earning in the Middle East especially, it's just $500, and they're so far away from their families. And all of these people who are just tired, who've been working with a job, and not having the time freedom. That's the key. And I keep on saying, that Jeremy said, we're not telling people that you're going to be a millionaire, but this can be a replacement. Yes, financial freedom is buying power, but really for me, it's the time freedom. Like for me, I'm a single mom for 7 years. I've been doing this, and finally I can say for 7 years, I'm going to be able to reach my goal. And we're taking a lot of people. So yes, I'm pumped. And if I can do this, anybody can do this here with a right mindset, with the right mindset, and stop the negativity, guys. Really, you just have to shake off, and every day I have to kind of like command myself, you gotta be sharp, you gotta be doing your work. And this is one thing before I get to you, Bart. If the people that are going to join us and have joined us, consider yourself as a business owner. Yes, you're an affiliate, but eventually you are a partner. And one thing that is very important, when you have a business, you have to market your business every day. You can just sit there and just, look at everybody. You have to market your business every day. If you want sales, if you want income, you have to do it. So this get to paid post, this is your way to make money every single day. Not to mention the zukul clocks, but yes, market every day. Market every day. So yes, that's it. Back to you, Bart. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I love this because I know that one of the things we talked about is how do we get them started, okay? Obviously, the paid to post is a big thing that can happen, of course. Getting into the zukul clocks, whether it's by themselves or with a couple other people together. The point is, all of this is a feeder into the other things that we can do. So, it's like leverage, right? It's like leverage. Being able to go ahead and take something, you do something else with, right? And then at some point you've leveraged enough, and you're sitting there saying, you know what, my God, yes, I've replaced my income. I never need to go back to a job again. I can do this full time. I can share the great experience. But I will say this as well. All the Filipinos that are watching us now, that will be watching later when it's your daytime, because I know it's the middle of the night, thank you for joining us on this hangout. Um, I will say this. You're in really early, okay? We have some big plans to turn this into a huge, huge company. You guys are in an incredible position. That's in the clocks, that's in zukul, and that's going to be in the gold as well. All of you are very, very lucky, okay? And we welcome you, and we're going to work very, very hard to make it something very, very special. Joy and I have some big special things for you guys in the Philippines. So we're going to tear this thing up, and you're going to love being with our company because we'll never let you down. We know she had shared some other stories and some of the other things that have happened that has occurred there before, and it seems like there's companies that go there and target you. We're not going to do that. We're going to lift you up, and we're going to change your lives. We're going to bring you with us, okay? Because we know how important you're going to be to our community. You're going to basically help us double our company, and then from there we're going to triple it, quadruple it, and make it explode. So awesome, exciting stuff going on. So Darren, how you doing today, buddy?
How you doing? I'm super excited after listening to Joy. Joy's got me pumped up. Pumped up. Good message, Joy. And shout out to Ron and Jenny. Ron and Jenny, this goes out to you. And for those of you who don't know, Ron and Jenny are business partners of mine. Know them for years, both Filipinos. And I've showed them this, and they still hesitate. So I'm going to send them this hangout. Ron and Jenny, listen to Joy. All right, and you know Coach for years. Get on this train. All right, so that was directed to Ron and Jenny. They definitely going to get a copy of this hangout. Did you hear the excitement of the kid that was hollering when Jeremy mentioned the goal? That kid was not crying. That kid was excited about the mention of zukul gold. Guys, Mike Briggs, 2 years, and he hung in there, replaced his income. I'm glad that Jeremy shared that because in business, you should have two goals. There should be a long-term goal and a short-term goal. But unfortunately, sometimes we just want the long-term goal. So an example would be the short-term goal is I just want to replace my existing income, right? That's the short-term goal. The long-term goal could be I want to be a millionaire one day, all right? But what we do and the way we get off track, we see an advertisement that tells us we can be a millionaire in a week or a month, and that's how we get caught up in so many scams, guys. Take everything patiently. Look at Mike Briggs. It took him 2 years, but he has replaced his existing income, all right? And some of us, we don't have the patience to see a business evolve. If you have patience and you stay on the train and you have a short-term goal and a long-term goal, success is yours, guys. You will achieve success. So please realize you are in the right place. I wanted to cover a few things here, guys. Jeremy talked about posting. Okay, now before we even launch, he's giving away money for you making these posts. Get in the groove of making those posts. What we're doing, we're prepping you. We're getting you prepared. We're getting those accounts prepared, guys, because when we launch, you are going to be ready. Everything is practice. Practice makes perfect. So when we say add 7 friends a day, we're prepping you. When we say posts, we're prepping you. When we say update your profile and your pictures and the professionalism of your profile, we're prepping you. So please follow the steps because this is what's going to help you in your journey. So follow the steps, guys. And like Jamie said, it's not just Facebook. Start looking at your LinkedIn. Start looking at your Twitter, your Instagram accounts, and your YouTube channel. If you do not have a YouTube channel right now, listen to me, you are behind the power curve. All right? You are a network marketer. One of the most powerful things in network marketing is video marketing. You need a YouTube channel. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, right after this hangout, create you a YouTube channel, because that's part of the social media that we're going to be targeting. So when Jeremy starts paying people to look at a video on YouTube or make a comment on YouTube and you don't have a YouTube channel, come on. You've got to get all of your social media accounts ready. All right. Another thing I put down here is the training that we're providing with the clocks is going to be quality training. Okay? We are not going to give you some garbage training. We want to make sure that everybody that's part of this family will learn how to be an internet marketer. All right? We want to make sure that you are guided the right way and that you're getting quality training. We're not just putting anything together and throwing it out there. Okay, we are not a normal company, guys. We are not a normal company. Like Jamie said, he's a freak. He's not normal, right? We're not a normal company because most companies, when they launch something, they launch it, they need this money. They need to get money. We're coming out the gate with $100,000, folks, for the paid to post. Jeremy just said he's giving away $1,000 a week before we even launch. We are not a normal company. So we are not here to scam you. Like Joy said, this isn't about a scam. This is going to change the lives of so many people that understand that this is a different animal. This is something that you have never seen before. This different animal here with Zukul. Now, what we need to do right now is we need to start creating videos for the paid posts, and we need to start creating videos for Zukul Gold. So that landing page for Zukul Gold, we need to start driving people to that landing page, and we need to start doing videos, guys, for paid to post and for Zukul Gold. You don't have to say much on your video, but make sure that your video contains the following. If you're promoting paid to post, your video should have the web address to the landing page for paid to post. But also, and I'm going to show you how to hit them with two things at one time. Also put the address for Zukul, for the Zukul website. We go hit them from two different angles. So you're doing a video about paid to post. You have the website address for the paid to post landing page, but you also include in that video the Zukul website. We're hitting them from two different angles. When you do your Zukul Go video, you're going to have the landing page address for Zukul Go, but you're also going to have the website address for Zukul. And let's start getting those videos out there. I went to YouTube and Google today, and I typed in paid to post, and there was a lot of videos and content coming up, and not much from us. What came up was Bart picture came up on a Google Hangout because we had a Google Hangout with the title paid to post. And other than that, it was other people that didn't have anything to do with Zukul. So it's time right now, videos, and for you bloggers out there that can create some good quick blogs, videos and blogs needed right now. All right, hope you got something out of that. Back to you, Bart.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. So Tara, we need to mention obviously what might be going on this weekend. Are some of the Canadians are getting together? Is that correct?
We sure are, absolutely. As I'm jumping on a plane first thing Saturday morning, I think I got to be at the airport at 5 a.m. in the morning. But all good, because Saturday night we are going, by the sounds of it, right downtown Toronto, where the train station is right there, the subway, so everybody can get there. This restaurant, from what I see in the post and in the images, it is beyond phenomenal. It's the Mandarin restaurant. It's got over 50 different desserts and 20 different ice creams and incredible buffet with all your seafood that you ever want. So my diet is going to definitely go in the garbage can for the weekend, and I'm definitely going to enjoy. There is we do have it reserved. It is under Cheryl. So make sure to get a hold of her if there's anything that you need. The post is going to be posted every single day in our groups, guys. So if you need any information, you make sure to get it. Sunday, we're meeting out at Carolyn's house. We are having kind of bring your own, adding food to the group, having a blast, enjoying each other, getting to know each other. We're not going to make you sit in front of a TV for an hour and have training and bore the daylights out of you. That's not what it's for. What it's for is really just to get to know your team members, because we are a family and we want to get to know each other person to person in flesh instead of via internet, okay? So it's out at Carolyn's house. It starts at 1:30. The numbers are going up and going up quite quickly. So more than definitely, come join us. Come be a part of this. Make it real for you, because we are going to be on the beaches of the world together. We are all going to be in London for our very first hangout. So wouldn't it be awesome if we knew each other before we got there? And as I was waiting and listening to Darren, I went to go look at the numbers at this this post that we had just done. We've already shared it 779 times, and we have 469 comments. And myself, as I was sitting here, I posted it in 17 different sites, guys. And that was not the whole entire time, because I was looking at other information I needed to find to share with you guys. It literally took me less than 5 minutes to share it in 15 different places. 17, sorry, different places, okay? So we are getting paid for this. All the years I have done this, I have paid through the nose for my advertising. I have paid through the nose to get my information out there to buy leads. That got me nowhere. I mean, yes, I made some money, and yes, I was successful in some of it, but it didn't mean my team was. And for the amount of money that I put out, I definitely did not have the results necessary. We have it here, not only in one. Oh, wow, it's nothing but amazing. I know we're running out of time, and I am more than definitely excited. So get yourself tagged in. Get yourself getting into those groups, posting daily. Because if you think you're going to jump in and do it all at once, you're so wrong. Just like Jeremy said, make sure that your bag is ready to fill the money. Get as much money in there as possible. It's going to get heavier and heavier, so you need to make sure that your accounts are ready for it. So if you're sitting back waiting until you get paid for it, shame on you, because it's not going to last. You're going to be in Facebook jail, and you're not going to make the money that you want to make, because we are just preparing you. So back to you, Bart.
I want to come in quickly, Bart.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is the Canadian get-together on the barbecue day or whatever it is. I'm going to be sending lots of wine there, okay? Because obviously I can't make it impersonal, so I'm going to send some wine there. And there's also Tara's going to give me the information to the restaurant, and I'm going to have a surprise for the people at the restaurant, okay? At the restaurant, I think on Saturday night. So I'm not going to tell you what that surprise is, but you need to be at that restaurant, and you need to be at that barbecue. Or that house meeting, because one, I'm going to give some wine. I'm going to send some wine, make sure it's delivered on time, and also I've got another surprise for that that barbecue as well. Maybe there's some cash I might be sending over with Tyra to give away. So you want to make sure you're at that Canadian event, because It's all about networking and getting to know the other people in the family. So please, please, if you're in Canada, do everything you can, or if you're on the border of America, you know, because that's not far as well to Toronto, get to that event. Get to that event because I think it's going to be a fantastic event. I'll hand it back to you, Bart, because I think we're nearly out of time.
Yeah, we are. I can't believe over 782 shares during the Hangout, guys. That was unbelievable. And Tara posted 17 groups while she was doing the Hangout with us. That's unbelievable, guys. See how easy it is? Easy, 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 easy. All right, guys, we got to say goodbye. That's time. Running out of time. We love you to death. See you on.